I get a lot of software that's like, or not a lot, but some software that's really expensive and I can't afford to pay for it. So I'm just wondering, there are free alternatives, but they're not really that good. And I heard a story, I don't remember the exact context of who it was, but they basically, someone owned a well and they were like overcharging everybody to use it. And then he made a contract with that person, I think it was one of the Sahaba.
Uthman.
Yes, and he basically was allowed to use it on a certain day. And then on that day he gave everybody the water for free, or he charged very little, I don't remember. And then the other guy was like really angry about it, but he couldn't do anything. And yeah, so I just wanted to know what your opinion would be in this case where you can't afford a software. Can you still do something like that? And they have very predatory pricing. And I'd also like to shout out my best friend. He's watching right now. I'll call him by his nickname. I call him Farooq. So yeah, I love you, man.
You didn't shout out a city or anything? You were like, New York.
From a city that's known for something that I don't support.
Yeah. How's San Francisco? That's not kidding. No, I'm just kidding. So the hadith you're mentioning, the hadith of Uthman ibn Affan radiyallahu anhu, and there was a Yahudi that owned a well and he charged expensive prices and he made a deal with him to have, on one day it would be Uthman radiyallahu anhu's day and the next would be theirs, and then he gave away the water on his day for free to the Muslims and to others as well, and then that made it so that the man couldn't charge his prices and he ended up giving the whole thing for a good price. Regarding software and licensing, the ulama have discussed this in great detail. It really depends on the licensing, the structure, and how it works. Meaning, there are softwares that allow you that if you purchase it, you own the rights to it in the sense of what you have, and you're allowed to share it. And there are people who do that. They upload them online, and if they had that, they're the one that purchased it and allowed to share it, then that's fine. There are other softwares that you would be clicking and agreeing to that you are the person who purchased it, and if you're lying and if you're cheating, then that would not be permissible. Clear? Inshallah.
Well, the difference... Just really quick. The difference between the software, though, and the well, it's like night and day. The well, it is okay to share for that day at that specific time, and the owner knew that Uthman radiallahu anhu is going to go ahead and share it. Despite that, it was given the permission. Where the software, on the other hand, with the license and stuff, that tells you no one could use it other than you, and you agree to it, and you click yes, yes, yes. So if you don't want to agree to that, don't click yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? Because the Muslimun ala shurutihim, the Muslims hold up their honor. And if we promise something, we come through. And this is something that should like count for us, not against us. And just keep that in mind, inshallah ta'ala. And what was your friend's name, so I could make a shout out for him too?
For us.
For us. Assalamu alaikum.